Good afternoon everyone. In yesterday's video we learned about the Pythagoras theorem. Today I am going to taking the theorems which are based on the Pythagoras theorem. So the theorem of 30 degree, 90 degree, 30, 60 degree and 90 degree triangle. So if the triangles whose measurements are 30, 60 and 90 degree, then this is hypotenuse, then the side opposite to the 30 degree is equal to half of the hypotenuse. Half of the hypotenuse. So this is our hypotenuse and the side which is opposite to 30 degree angle, that is BC. So BC equals to half of the hypotenuse, that is x by 2. And the side which is opposite to 60 degree, that is side AB, is equal to under root 3 by 2 times of the hypotenuse, that is under root 3 by 2 into x, that is this. So AB is equal to under root 3 by 2 of x, that is a hypotenuse, and BC equals to x by 2, that is half of the our hypotenuse. 30, 60, 90 या प्रमेयामध्ये जेव्हा काटकोन त्रिकोणात इतर दोन कोन 30 आणि 60 अंशाचे असतात तेव्हा 30 अंशासमोरील बाजूची लांबी ही कर्णाच्या 1/2 पट असते, म्हणजे निम्मी असते, आणि 60 अंश समोरील बाजू ही कर्णाच्या वर्गमुळात 3/2 पट असते. अजून एक एक्झाम्पल, जर याच्या in this example our hypotenuse is of measurement 2x, the length of hypotenuse is 2x, then the opposite side of the 30 degree, that is QR, is equal to half of the hypotenuse. The length of hypotenuse is 2, so these two get cancelled. The length of QR equals to x, and the side which is opposite to 60 degree angle, that is PQ, equals to under root 3 by 2 times of the hypotenuse, that is 2x. So these two again get cancelled and under root 3x. So this PQ is x under root 3. It is written as x under root 3. So त्रिकोण PQR मध्ये कर्णाची लांबी 2x दिलेली आहे आणि 30 अंशासमोरील बाजू QR ही कर्णाच्या निमपट म्हणजे 1/2 पट. तर 2 कॅन्सल झाले, राहिला x, म्हणजे QR हे x आहे आणि PQ ची लांबी म्हणजे 60 अंश समोरील बाजूची लांबी ही कर्णाच्या वर्गमुळात 3/2 पट, म्हणजे 2 कॅन्सल, अंडर रूट वर्गमुळात 3x म्हणजे x वर्गमुळात 3 ही PQ ची लांबी. हा झाला 30, 60, 90 अंशाचा प्रमेय. कोणत्याही त्रिकोणामध्ये त्रिकोणाच्या तिन्ही कोनांच्या मापांची बेरीज ही 180 अंश असते. In every triangle the sum of angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. Now the second theorem, that is 45, 45, 90 degree triangle. So here the measurement of two angles is equal, means the two sides are also equal, means it is a isosceles right angle triangle. In isosceles right angle triangle means in 45 degree triangle, the length of the two equal side, means two congruent side, is equal to 1 by under root 2 times of a x, means here L, M, N. So here L, M is congruent to M, N because this is a isosceles right angle triangle, and the given hypotenuse equals to x. So the LM and MN is 1 by under root 2 times of the Lm equals to Mn equals to 1 by under root 2 times of x, that is x by under root 2. This is about the 45-90 degree theorem. So now I am going to take the Pythagorean triplet. So what is Pythagorean triplet? We know that by Pythagoras theorem, here in this in general, b square equals to a square plus c square. The square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Now what is Pythagorean triplet? In Pythagorean triplet, if this means if b square equals to a square plus c square, then this a, b, c forms a Pythagorean triplet. पायथागोरसचा त्रिकोण जेव्हा पायथागोरसच्या प्रमेयानुसार b चा वर्ग म्हणजे कर्णाचा वर्ग हा याला बेस म्हणतात, म्हणजे पाया, आणि याला हाईट म्हणतात, दॅट इज म्हणजे उंची. जेव्हा कर्ण वर्ग हा पाया वर्ग आणि उंची वर्गाच्या बेरजेच्या वर्गांच्या बेरजे एवढा असते तेव्हा तो पायथागोरस थेरम आपण म्हणतो त्याला. आणि मग जेव्हा हे नंबर्स ए बी सी जेव्हा आपण ह्याच्यामध्ये लिहितो तेव्हा ह्याला पायथागोरसचा त्रिकूट म्हणतात. मग एक्झाम्पल 5 3 4 हे 5 स्क्वेअर इक्वल्स टू 3 स्क्वेअर प्लस 4 स्क्वेअर येते. हियर 5 स्क्वेअर इक्वल्स टू 3 स्क्वेअर प्लस 4 स्क्वेअर. Here 3, 4, 5 forms a Pythagorean triplet. So, and there is a magic, that is only Pythagorean triplet which is in consecutive form. So, natural consecutive numbers एकच काय आहे Pythagorean triplet आहे. नैसर्गिक लगतच्या संख्येचा एकच पायथागोरियन ट्रिपलेट ते म्हणजे 3 4 5. आता so that is the only Pythagorean triplet which is in the natural consecutive forms. So there may be two consecutive natural number, and there is also a magic, that is 11, 60 and 61. So these 60 and 61 are the two consecutive numbers. If we find the square root of sum of greater two numbers of this Pythagorean triplet, that is 60 plus 61 equals to under root 121. Square root of 121 is 11. So that is our third number. So when there are two consecutive natural numbers in a Pythagorean triplet, then we can add the two greater numbers of this Pythagorean triplet and take the square root of that sum. We will get the third number. So this is about the two consecutive natural numbers. Now if we don't know anything about the numbers and we don't know the Pythagorean triplet, then to find the Pythagorean triplet, so there is a numbers which are in the variable forms, that is x square minus y square, 2xy and x square plus y square. So these are the three numbers which forms a Pythagorean triplet. So there is a condition, that is x must be greater than the y. So I will explain you one example about this. So take the value of x is 3 and the value of y 2, because our x must be greater than the y. So put the value in this. X square minus y square means 3 square minus 2 square. 9 minus 2 equals to 2 square equals to 4. 9 minus 4 equals to 5. is our first number of the Pythagorean triplet. Now 2xy, that is 2 into x3, y2, that is 6, 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12. So that is our second number of Pythagorean triplet. Now the third number, x square plus y square. X square means 3 square plus y square 2 square, that is 9 plus 4 equals to 13. So this is our third number of the Pythagorean triplet. Now these 5, 12 and 13 forms a Pythagorean triplet. So here also the two numbers, that is 12 and 13, are the consecutive numbers. Then we can add the greater number and take the square root of their sum, that is 12 plus 13, 25. Square root of 25 is 5. So here the sum of greater two square root of sum of greater two number is our third number. So that is about the how to find the Pythagorean triplet. So remember this, x square minus y square is our first number, 2xy and x square plus y square, that is our third number.